Hello, my dear students, and welcome back to your English class. Once again, this is your English teacher Santosh Rathor. Students, as you all know, that we are learning chapter number 3, and today is the third lecture of the same lesson. Students, you know that in this lesson we are learning about how to overcome the problem of the garbage dumps in our country. In this way, we have learned the first step to overcome the problem or to reduce the waste. So the first step was ditch plastics completely. Now we are on page number 28. Only the last paragraph was left. Now let's come to that paragraph. Open page number 28, last paragraph. Students, last paragraph says, what can you ditch easily? Students, you know that ditch means give up. What can you give up made up of plastics easily? So students, that you go to picnic, and whenever you go to picnic you buy plastic cups and plates, glasses and all from the picnic spot only. So you can do one thing from now, that you can take your own glasses, cups and plates from home, so that you will not need to buy that all accessories from the picnic spot, and this will help to reduce the use of plastics. Now let's move forward to the next paragraph. What else you can ditch? Accept these things. What else you can ditch? Students, you can ditch the plastic straws. You know that whenever you go to market and you buy a glass of juice, and along with that you need always a straw. Okay, so why to buy a straw made up of plastic? Instead you can drink that juice directly. No need of buying the straws. So you can do this thing. And one more thing, you can ditch the plastic pens, and just say yes to the ink pens, okay, which will be friendly to our environment. Students, you can also say no to plastic bags if you want to reduce the waste made up of plastic, because plastic bags are very harmful, and it is as much as harmful that you are it's equal to driving a car for 1 kilometer. Okay, so you should say no to plastics as well. Now students, second step is start segregating your waste. Students, segregating means separating. Okay, so what to separate? Separate the waste. If you will separate the waste, you will reduce the garbage burden from your cities. Now, why to segregate? Students, if we segregate the waste, we will reduce the waste that gets transferred to landfills, means that get in the landfills and causes the water, air and land pollution. So we will reduce these pollution if we will segregate the waste. Students, for segregation there are different processes like compositing, recycling and burning. So if you want to do a segregation, what you have to do is below the steps. So first of all, you should use some colored dustbin, that is yellow, red, blue, white and black. So if you will use these dustbin, you will get some help to reduce the waste and reduce the pollution. Okay, so for the first thing is to use these colored dustbin. Okay, so let me tell you how to use these dustbins. So first is organic. Okay, so organic waste, glass waste, paper waste, metal waste, plastic waste, and hazard waste. So you have to use the different dustbin for these waste, like or for organic waste green, glass waste yellow, and so on. So what is organic waste? Student, first of all, what you can do for separating these all waste into these kind of dustbins. So first of all, start segregating your waste into two categories. First of all, divide it into two categories, that is biodegradable and non biodegradable. So in biodegradable, the waste includes all the organic waste, for example kitchen waste, vegetable waste, fruit waste, flower waste. That means if you peel the flower, you peel the vegetable, fruit, you will get waste. That is called the organic waste. Okay, and then the second category is non biodegradable. So that is in that kind of waste includes recyclable waste that can be recycled, like plastic, paper, glass, metal, and all. So why it is important to know the toxic waste, means that is harmful for us. Okay, so like old medicine, paint, chemical, bulbs, so these are toxic waste, and you need to know this because you have to keep these kind of waste in the different colored dustbin, that is red color. Okay, so now let me tell you what is organic waste with the pictures. Let me explain you. Students, this is organic waste, means you can see in this picture flower, leaves of flower, vegetable, and some peels of fruits are there. So this is organic waste. Now let's move forward. This is plastic waste. This is the paper waste. Okay, now this is metal waste. You use can and all, so you should keep throw these kind of metal waste in the different dustbin, and these all are the toxic waste. Okay, you can see that some phenyl bottles, polish, and all chemicals, some chemicals are there. So these are all the toxic waste. So firstly you should categorize the waste into different categories, which will be helpful for you. Students, it is necessary. Why? Because if you will not do it in a systematic order, then the waste will consume too much space, that is 1400 square kilometer, which means just equals to the complete Delhi, which is capital of India. So it is impossible to give the space, this much space to the waste. So we should do this thing to reduce the space to keep the waste. Okay, so I hope you understood how to segregate the waste. Now the last point is reuse. Student, what is this about? Means what to reuse. Reuse is a step up from recycling. Means the things which you can reuse, you can recycle those things and start reusing them. Repurposing your household trash in any manner is a good way to reduce the already loaded garbage dump. Means if you are using the things which you have already used, then it will reduce the garbage dumps. Now what to do? Students, you know that you all use a huge number of plastics bottle at home every single day. You drink Coca-Cola, Pepsi, slice and all. Sometime when you go out and buy water in plastic bottles, you should save that bottle so that you can use it for the next time. Okay, now how the suggestion is given over here. Simply use it means use the plastic bottle for the storage of accessories. Students, what is accessory? You know that what is accessory? Like you can keep, if the bottle is small, you can keep in that the earrings and all. So you can use that for the other purpose as well. You can use some big bottles for planting the plant and all. So this is how you can reuse the plastics and many other things too. So this chapter ends here. I hope you understood this lesson very well, and you will surely going to reduce the use of the plastics. Okay, students. Thank you so much, and if you find any doubt, you can ask me through WhatsApp.